Hey guys, today I want to talk about something I ran across recently in the grocery store while shopping. I'm always on the lookout for healthier food, and the doctor, of course, all say, eat more fiber if you can. And I thought I had found some of the best stuff out there with these little sandwich rounds and oatmeal, two of the highest concentrations of fiber that I found until I found this. These little flatbread, or wraps as I call them. Here's one of them here. See, they're fairly thin. They may be called other things in other places, but just a little sandwich wrap. These particular brand is called FlatOut, and I had never seen them before until just recently. They refer to these as the light originals, and I'll give you a close-up of the nutrition facts here in just a second. But basically, these things have got about twice the amount of fiber as these sandwich rounds, and these are whole wheat, and these are about the best thing you can find in the bread aisle most of the grocery stores I've looked at. And they're fairly small, fairly thin. I'm not a big fan of the real thick, gummy white bread, but I like these pretty well. And I've also been eating oatmeal, and of course oatmeal, as everybody knows, really good source of fiber and is good for cholesterol and other things as well. But I wanted to break down the difference in the fiber content in these various things. I was going to start with the lowest fiber concentration of the items I'm looking at today, and it is actually going to be the oatmeal. This is not instant oatmeal. This is not even the quick oats, as you can see hopefully right here. This is 100% whole grain rolled oats. This is the real deal oatmeal. It's not any of the instant stuff. And I'll zoom out here and show you just a photo of the label. But on the oatmeal, we're looking at 4 grams of dietary fiber, which is about 16% of your recommended daily allowance, RDA. Oddly enough, of these items, this is the lowest of the 3. So this is good for you. But I just wanted to show the difference in how great these little bread wraps are. That's 16% of the RDA, your fiber, 1 gram of sugar, and 5 grams of protein. And this is all from 1 serving, which is half a cup of dry oatmeal. Okay, so I'm going to keep up a tally of these things, make it easier to read later. But on these little sandwich rounds, these are 100% whole wheat sandwich rounds. And we've got 100 calories per serving, which is 1 little roll or 2 halves, which is what this is. That's 1 serving. And we're looking at 5 grams of fiber and 18% of your RDA and 5 grams of protein. Now on the FlatOut flatbread wraps, what we're looking at is 90 calories per 1 item, which is 1 serving, which would make one wrap. We're looking at 8 grams of fiber, which is 32% of the RDA, 0 sugar, and 9 grams of protein. Okay, so I've got this broken down in this chart. You can see that the FlatOuts have about twice the amount of fiber as the oatmeal, and slightly less than twice of what the sandwich rounds have. They've also got 0 grams of sugar and almost double the protein of either of the other 2 items. As a reference point, 2 pieces of white bread, which is considered 1 serving, have about 3% of your fiber compared to 32% of one of these flatbreads. You're looking at over 10 times the amount of fiber as 2 pieces of white bread. So I think it's pretty obvious that these things are way healthier than the white bread, which I don't care for white bread personally. But if you're looking for something that's really high in fiber, these things are really awesome. I don't know how new they are, but the company offers multiple types. This particular type is called the Light Original, like I said earlier. But they have all different types. They've got some that are flavored with, I think, basil and garlic and tomato and that kind of thing. They've also got pizza doughs and various other types of things. Their website is listed below. I think it's flatoutbread.com. And they've got the same information on their website for the nutrition breakdown of the different items, but you have to dig for it a little bit. So if you're looking like me for something that is healthy and helps you reach your fiber intake goal for the day, take a look at these things. You can take one of these. You're starting with 30%, or basically a third of your daily intake for fiber, and just the wrap itself. You go and add some vegetables, or a piece of lettuce, or whatever it is that you like in your sandwiches, and you add that to this, and you're pushing 40, possibly even 50% of your fiber intake for the day just out of one sandwich. So that's a whole lot easier than gulping down 5 or 6 servings of oatmeal in a day. So if you're interested, take a look at these things. The website, like I said, is listed below. And that basically wraps this up. If you like the video, how about hitting that like button below? If you like the channel, hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching.